Welcome back. It is Tuesday, April 23rd, and the MLB. Our three best bets are on the way. It's Austin, joined by Logan. Let's recap yesterday. We've about hit rock bottom, an 0-5 day. We are 0 for our last 2 days. One of the craziest stretches we've ever had. Let's talk about it. We had Yankees minus 1.5 early. They got shut out. JP Sears cooked them. Whatever. My player prop was Singers under and outs. The brother went out there and threw 106 pitches. He had 95 pitches without a single out in the fifth. And of course, he comes through for the over. Woof. And then the Braves, they just didn't come through. Their first 5 team total, which we considered hit, but not that. Rockies was a dono. Trey Turner came through. Brian Reynolds did not. He got 2 walks. Just a brutal, brutal day. We know this is about rock bottom. There's not much more we can say to give you motivational speeches or anything like that. But Logan, how are you feeling on this this terrible Tuesday morning?
Yeah, I mean, what Austin and I were talking about off camera is just like the MLB season is such a long stretch. Unfortunately, stringing together a couple 0 for days is not what we want to do. It's quite embarrassing. Like, I'm embarrassed. I'm sorry for, again, you guys tailing and losing money. But just see the vision, see the thought process. Know that over the course of the season, Austin and I will definitely make these units back. Baseball is just so long. It is so fluky. Because if you ran back, the crazy thing about it is if you ran back our 0 for day, or my 2 picks on Sunday, they were 2-0 yesterday. I mean, it's just such a fluky sport. But just trust that the process is there. We are going to turn it around today.
We're going to get everything going, but we do feel a little bit bad that, the last few days have been bad. So we're going to do some giveaways today. Let's talk about the first one. And we're going to dive right into Dinger Tuesday because it is Tuesday. Now, I'll put up my pick on the screen. I'm going to run back Mr. Yordan Alvarez as my favorite pick, although he currently doesn't have odds yet. So I'm putting TBD on the screen. I have no idea what his odds will be, but when I see a Wrigley Field over-under set to 10.5, makes me think the ball is blowing out. And for a guy like Yordan that can put the ball in the air, I think that'll work to his advantage. I honestly don't expect his odds to be really that great today. I expect like plus 200, but I think that's an indicator that there's going to be some home runs in Wrigley Field with that over-under at 10. But that's not what I'm talking about in terms of giveaway. Not only if one of my guy or Logan's guy hits a home run, that'd be perfect, but we will give away $50 if either of those guys hits a home run, which Logan will talk about his in a second. However, we want you guys to go down below in the comments. Comment below a guy that you think hits a home run today. If one of you guys gets it right, or we'll pick out one person that gets a guy that hits a home run, we'll give away $50 to you as well. So it could be anyone. It could be Shohei Ohtani, Mookie Betts. It could be anyone. Just list a guy that you think has a chance of hitting a homer today. And if it does hit a homer, we're going to pick out one random person that gets something right. Give away $50 to those people. So potential for $100 on the line. If one of our guys hits a home run plus one of your guys hits a homer, just go comment down below. But Logan, I'll let you talk about the guy you picked for a home run as well as what your first pick of the day is going to be. What you're rolling with.
Yeah, for my Dinger Tuesday play, I do really like Spencer Steer of the Reds. I think he stands a really good chance at getting a home run. You're getting good value on it too, plus 470. Look, playing at Great American Ballpark, this is a very hitter-friendly ballpark, is where you do see a lot of home runs. And in this series versus the Phillies, both sides can have home runs, which is about how you kind of like make your money back in this Dinger Tuesday promo. So I really do like Spencer Steer, obviously facing a lefty in Christopher Sanchez. I think he stands a really good chance, actually, of putting one over the fence. But that will lead into my first pick of the day. I'm going to the Rays series, and I'm taking the Rays -0.5 on the first 5 innings run line. -110 odds on FanDuel is your best value there. Now, we're limiting the picks today because we got to limit the damage. But this is a pick I feel very, very confident in. And that's all we can really ask right now. When you're on a cold streak, you can lose your confidence. You can lose your ability to see the board. But this is one that I feel really strongly about. The Rays need to be leading by 1 through 5 innings. Yesterday, the Rays were like us, and they got embarrassed. 5-0 in the first 5, 7-1 in the final score. Never a close game. At home, you imagine the early motivation will be there, especially in this matchup versus Kenta Maeda. Now, I really do think this is a spot that the Rays simply have to come out and get out of the gate strong. If they don't, poverty, right? Let's talk about Pepio first, though, because he's going to be starting for the Rays. 4.37 ERA and a 1.01 whip for Ryan Pepio. Pepio is one of those guys that I've faded a few times, and I also backed him in his most recent start. Pepio is great at getting the swing and misses. When he's on, he's on. 93rd percentile in whiff percentage, 84th percentile in K percentage. Pepio is the opposite of what they saw in Littell yesterday. Littell, oh my gosh, I mean, just riding the struggle bus yesterday. if he can command his pitches, which Pepio is definitely capable of doing that, he should put up a really good outing because, like I said, he provides a lot of unfamiliar looks to these hitters. He does a really good job of tunneling his pitches. I'm not going to get into pitch analytics and all that stuff, but he provides challenging looks for the hitters. And I really think Pepio, if he doesn't make the mistakes, that's the problem with him, is sometimes when his command is off, he'll spin run right across the middle of the plate, and it results in a 3-run home run. If he can avoid that today, he's gonna put up a really good outing. And then the other side is Kenta Maeda, starting for the Tigers. I almost said Twins. That's where he used to play. 7.64 ERA and a 1.58 WHIP for Kenta Maeda. Maeda's expected ERA is still bad at a 6.34. Maeda just really struggles these days to get outs, and it makes sense given the StatCast numbers. I have to fade this guy. If he wants to go out and put up a Cy Young performance, tip of the cap, whatever. I just haven't seen it this year, and I'm not going to wait for him to figure it out. Maeda, 14th percentile in chase percentage, 16th percentile in whiff, 13th percentile in K percentage, 15th percentile in barrel percentage. You guys get it. 3rd percentile in fastball velocity, too. 89 miles per hour. I mean, come on, man. This guy struggles to miss bats. He struggles to just miss, outside of the zone anyway. He's throwing a lot of pitches over the heart of the plate. And if the Rays can't hit this guy, I don't know who the hell they can hit, because the Rays are only hitting 211 versus righties at home. This is a great spot to bump that average up. In baseball, again, it's a variance game. If you've been hitting 211 at home, you're due some positive regression in my eyes, because you're going to be hitting better than that as the season goes on. And so far, you look at opponents against Maeda in the first 5 innings run line. Opponents are 2-2 to this number against Maeda. Now you might say, well, okay, 50-50. But look at the opponents that didn't hit it. It was the Poverty Twins, and the Rays are a better offense than the Twins. Sorry, no Twin slander, but truly it is. It's a fact. And Jack Leiter giving up 7 runs. I mean, look, the Rangers should have covered that first 5 innings run line, but Jack Leiter hosted batting practice. So you look at those misses. Kenta Maeda has not been good to it. If only it's been kind of lucky in his most recent start that they covered that plus a half. Now, this is his first road start since the first series of the season against the White Sox as well, which I like because that's an advantageous spot for the home team, the Rays in this one. This is a great spot for the Rays to get it done and to be leading through by 1 or more through 5 innings. If they can't get it done against Kenta Maeda today, whatever, the cold streak will continue. But you know what? I don't think so. I think it's definitely going to cash. Austin, you know what time it is.
Before we dive into Nerfy Nation, I do want to note my favorite pick of the day is going to be our 2-leg hit parlay on Odds Checker. Reminder, we do these every single day. They're always in the pinned comment and the description a little bit later on after the video drops, normally about an hour. We've lost a few in a row, but I'm going to pour my heart and soul into getting these 2 guys a hit today. Yesterday, Brian Reynolds with 2 walks, just painful. You hate to see guys get walks when you need hits from them. I can't blame him for taking walks because they don't really throw him great pitches, but we're going to dive into that 2-leg hit parlay. So definitely tap into that. It should be live around 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. So well in advance of a lot of these games going off. So definitely check the pinned comment, the description, and obviously we'll link it at the end of the video. But as Logan said, you guys know what time it is. It's Nerfy Nation time. We need it back, and we're bringing out the flags, baby. The flags need to be here. We need to get these 6 quick and easy outs. I don't know our record when we don't do Nerfies, but it's dang bad. So maybe the Nerfy is needed for good vibes, and I really like the one we got going today. And we're going to just dive right into it. Nerfy Nation, 6 quick and easy outs, the under 0.5 runs in the first inning, and we're going to the White Sox in Twins game and taking the no run first inning over there. I think it's about minus 120, minus 125. Not terrible. You know, Logan and I really don't like taking juice Nerfies, but we really like this one. We really like the matchup we got going today. Now, Pablo Lopez, I'm looking at you, bro. You need to be better this year. 1-3 on Nerfy so far. He is 1-0 at home, though. And he's facing a White Sox team that is 16th in first inning runs, 30th in runs scored overall. That 16th in first inning runs, I believe, is inflated thanks to like a 5-run first inning a few weeks ago. This is just an offense that has been pretty slow. I mean, 30th in first and runs scored overall. That's not great. Pablo Lopez's earned runs line is sitting at 1.5, and it's plus money on the over. I think he will get us those first 3 outs, dominate this White Sox lineup. Lopez, I need 3 outs. But Logan, who's going to be pitching for the White Sox today to take us home?
Take us home, Eric Fedde. He's starting for the White Sox today. Now, Fedde, not a household name. We're actually, well, if you know baseball, he is, but he's not an ace pitcher, but he's solid on Nerfy so far. 3-1 on Nerfies this year. Hopefully he can go out and make that 4-1 today. The Twins, 20th in first inning runs. Not the best of offenses. I'm going to go ahead and just come out and say that. Twin slander continues. Now, coming off a yes-run first inning where they had to have a hit with runners in scoring position, I'm challenging the Twins to do that again because they haven't done it consistently this year. I think even if Eric Fedde does work his way into some trouble, sometimes the Twins' bats can go a little bit cold, and especially in the first inning, there's a reason why they are so bad as an offense overall. I really do think Eric Fedde can get us those last 3 outs. To me, this Nerfy hinges upon him. I think Pablo Lopez should have no problem with the White Sox. Come on, Eric Fedde, take us home.
We need a winner. We need those 6 quick and easy outs, and let's fly these flags one more time. I think we're 11-8 on Nerfies this year, so I'm pretty solid. Hopefully, we can move to 12-8. Those are our favorite picks of the day. We're riding with the Rays first 5 result or first 5 run line. We're riding with the Nerfy and the White Sox Twins game, and then our final pick will be the hit parlay posted on Odds Checker. Top link in description and in pinned comment and at the end of the video. As a reminder, Dinger Tuesday, picking Yordan Alvarez and Spencer Steer. If either of them hit a homer, we'll give away $50 to one random person that's subscribed to the channel. So just hit that subscribe button, as well as if you want to go down below and comment your favorite guy to hit a homer, and we'll go out there and pick one good person that is right and give them $50. So let's hopefully bounce back after the last few days. I'm certainly confident that things are going to start to bounce our way. We're going to find those timely hits when we need them. But it's Austin Logan. We're signing out. We'll see you guys back again tomorrow. Peace.